It's Jigsaw
and Tony.
I'm gonna goof the day away. It's Jigsaw
and Tony.
I'm gonna goof right in your face with so much extra time to waste. That's why I play your favorite games. So come and goof with me.
And Tony.
No, see, now you're trying to psych me out.
No, I actually hadn't started recording. But they did hear you say that I'm trying to psych you out. Hey everybody, how you doing? My name is Sir Jigsaw, and his is...
Not psyched out.
and this is Pokemon Crystal. Thank you so much for joining us. So, yeah, picking up... Oh, so that badge will raise the special stats of a Pokemon.
It also lets you use your Pokemon use Whirlpool to get across real Whirlpools. But this is a gift from me to you. So don't tell your friends. I'm gonna keep this all to myself.
Oh Jesus! Oh, is that an actual like the Whirlpool TM?
No. Whirlpool's HM.
Okay.
This, if I believe, would be Icy Wind.
Oh, that's not awesome. That GM contains Icy Wind. Something my genitalia will never feel again, because I feel nothing below the waist. Have I mentioned that sometimes I BM and I don't feel it? Goodbye. So, yeah. The company...
But you're something else. Okay, continue.
So, we left off. I was going to tell you guys... Oh, Professor Elm.
Claire, how are things going? I called because something weird is happening with the radio broadcast. Talking about Team Rocket and some stuff. Claire, do you know anything about that? Maybe Team Rocket's return? No, that's not true. It's fake news.
They did not return. They did not.
Sorry, Jesse, but we seem to be having some. We are Team Rocket. After 3 years of preparation, we have risen again from the ashes like a phoenix. Giovanni, can you hear? We did it. Where's our boss? Is he listening?
We are Team Rocket.
It's just gonna keep looping that same message.
That's silly.
Well, I don't know what's up with that, but continue with your story, Jesse.
So, our company has numerous locations, and one of the locations is struggling, so they're shipping a couple of our coworkers out at random intervals. For
not shipping,
days.
lending.
Yeah, lending.
You make it seem like they're getting rid of people and sending them to other stores. You're stuck here now.
Well, no, but I'm not going to mention Massachusetts and say lending us, because shipping up to Boston sounds a lot more fun than going to go work. We're shipping up to Boston! No! Anyway, so, you know, I was there for a couple days, and one of my coworkers, they smoke, and they smoke menthol cigarettes. So they got, you know, lent there for a couple days, and they discovered that they could not purchase menthol cigarettes in the state of Massachusetts, and they were fucking fuming about it. And you know what? Even as a non-smoker, I myself agree. I think it's bullshit. Because you know what? They don't cook crack for the flavor, but people still go smoke it.
Well, first things first.
No response to that, Tony?
No, I thought you had more to say.
Well, no, but like in all seriousness,
spoiler for you people behind the scene. I've heard like 90% of this earlier, today.
Yeah, well, you didn't really jump in on it. You didn't jump in on the conversation. Yeah, I think it's complete total bullshit. So they're like, oh, well, the flavors are there to market towards the kids, and I'm like, it could taste like literal dog shit. If they were gonna smoke, they're gonna smoke. Like, you know. Marijuana doesn't always taste great. I'm sure that's not always the case. You know, that's why people like get all into different breeds and different kinds and different strains, and then they grow their own plants and all that shit.
Oh, Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to interrupt you, but this is personal now.
Oh?
Team Rocket is denying us access to the casino.
No!
Okay, I didn't want to interrupt your story, but now I am pissed.
You
So
fucking
you already have
asshole.
max amount of money, not the point.
I need to feed my gambling addiction. What are you, the state of Massachusetts? Telling me what I can and can't have as a grown man?
Taking over the radio tower. What? It's none of your business. Fine.
Wait, did Professor Elm call up his freaking pack of hounds, or should I say the 12-year-old on speed dial to go fix a problem? You...
Well, he was more like, hey, Claire, do you hear this weird shit going on the radio? Talking about Team Rocket or some shit? It can't be. Team Rocket got their ass kicked by a 10-year-old like 3 years ago.
I don't see this ending well. No. Hold on, before you continue on, Tony. No, literally, Professor Elm is Agent Orange from the Punisher TV show. And he's like, you are my hounds of war, and when I point, you don't ask questions, you just kill. Right?
We finally taken over the radio tower. Now everyone will get to experience the true terror of Team Rocket.
So, can the editor, because I'm predicting this is going to be in our protagonist's future, can our editor just clip in the no, wait from the Punisher? It should be very easy to find on YouTube.
No. Wait.
I mean, you can just type in no. Wait.
No. I fucking love that clip, dude. It's so perfect. Wait. He sells that line so hard too.
But for first, Jesse, we gotta give these rockets acid. I don't know why my mouse keeps popping up. I don't know if it's actually showing up in the recording.
Spit on that thing.
And then we whip it good.
Get a little slap on the tushy for a job well done.
Wow, I think the acid did more.
The acid did do more.
But to be fair, I don't see Guactua getting much action here.
Oh, why? Or do they have a lot of, like, fire Pokemon up ahead?
I'm pretty sure one of the admins does have a fire type, but it's mostly poison types. Because a lot of the villain organization always has a specific theme, so they usually have pull from the same pool.
Okay.
Team Rocket deals with a lot of like poison normal types.
Okay.
Although there are exceptions. Oh no, he scared Joel.
So, Tony, like, what's your input on that? How do you feel about that? Because I'm sure that the justification that they used is like, oh, it's to market to kids, but kids still do, like, shoot heroin. You don't taste heroin. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm not someone that smokes. I don't do any of that stuff. I barely drink as it is.
Okay, well...
So I can't really say, but what I will say is this. The more you tell people they can't do something that most places don't usually struggle with, like in this case, smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
If you tell people no, they'll find ways. And if anything, the alternative ways of getting to it will usually end up leading to more crime-related options.
Yeah. Well, it was like the whole Prohibition era. There was like the Women's League of America or something like that like advocated strongly for getting rid of all alcohol, and all that did was empower mobs. What Al Capone got all of his money from was...
Huh? Today's password? Help! Sorry, yeah. I just wanted to do that because
you know about that.
Oh no, I don't know what the reasoning is. I mean, hell, like why do I know this? I have no idea. But like, are you familiar with the Hustler magazine?
Mm-hmm.
They can only be you can only they can only sell to certain states.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like not a whole lot that will actually allow Hustler magazine to come into the state. Why? I don't know. But considering that people love their porn, they'll find porn somehow. You're not gonna stop people.
Oh.
Now, in regards to like those of the truly illegal substance like heroin, no, you shouldn't be doing that. It's not good for you. Now, excuse us while we flash this. Also, I'm pretty sure I pointed it out before in a much earlier part, but I'm gonna say it again. Starting with Gen 3, I believe, the face on Arbok's chest, depending on which game you're playing, will actually have a slight variation.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's neat.
You can say it's kind of like a regional variant before, well, regional variance was a thing. I'm gonna switch out because Guac 2 is not gonna see much action, but Southwest is gonna get a field day with this.
Okay. So this is something that I could have told them if they had any fucking common sense. But this article says, much of the original motivation to pursue menthol cigarette ban, and I'm quoting the Reason Foundation or Reason.org commentary / Massachusetts.
Oh shit.
You can look this up yourself. Metal can be paralyzed. That's funny.
Well, because glare, I don't know what the percentage is, but it's almost a signature move of Arbok that the only thing it does is just paralyze.
Oh, I see. So it says, much of the original motivation to pursue a menthol cigarette ban was to try to achieve health equity, which meant addressing disparities in health between black and white Americans. Although black adults and youth have historically smoked less than whites, the medical literature often reports that they suffer disproportionately from tobacco-related diseases compared to Hispanic non-Hispanic whites. These observations have led to influential public health institutions to advocate for menthol cigarette bans, hoping to reduce smoking in the black community to improve health outcomes. What? This is fucking dumb. That's just fucking. I just Jesus, man.
Well,
From
what I just heard was that, despite the fact that it wasn't meant
to be racist, it is racist. Yes.
No, it's 100% racist. No, that was going to be the ultimate punchline. Was it's racist? But the fact, like it says that study shows that despite the fact that it's trying to target towards those of the minority group, the minorities weren't the ones smoking it.
Well,
so you're just punishing people of the non-minorities because they're smoking something.
Hey, here's my thing. Is like, so I actually used to chew tobacco. Is that wait, what? Is that Jesse?
No. Jesse and James are not in the game. If anything, her design I think was more was based on Cassidy from the anime.
I see.
Jesse, James, Butch, Cassidy, same difference. But yeah. Oh, I just noticed this.
What?
Jigglypuff has a red dot.
Yeah. Oh, why?
Hit the dick!
He's God wants to take out all Jigglypuffs.
No, Rocket's like, take the shot.
But yeah, so my problem with that is like.
Do I continue? I'm
so.
Ooh, happened.
I'm sorry. So this is my philosophy. Everybody from a young age is told smoking causes cancer. This causes this problem. Everyone's well informed. What right does the government have to come in and step in and be like, you're not allowed to anymore? Let alone do something as stupid as ban a particular flavor of but not ban it completely. You see what I'm saying? So, and then they make it even dumber by saying, well, they suffer more from these diseases. Well, yes, but they also have access to the same literature that says smoking's bad, and every single pack of cigarettes is labeled with the fact that it causes cancer. So,
which is by law something that has to be said.
What you're doing is denying people the right to enjoy a vice that they have every right to enjoy should they choose to. And like I'm not like a fucking tobacco company plant, but when I chewed tobacco,
Hashtag not sponsored.
yeah, back when I chewed tobacco, it was wintergreen long cut for me. Okay.
Hashtag not sponsored.
I like menthol. That's bullshit. I don't know.
Look,
that's just fucking bullshit.
What I'll say is this: the use of tobacco is ingrained within American history.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, there are other places around the world where whatever the drug of choice is part of that world. You're not going to usually see that here. Tobacco is the blood of America.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying everyone should be going out and smoking, but yes, there are chemicals and substances within said product that will lead to that. But as long as you're aware of the risk, you do you. Hell, well, I can stand out in the middle of nowhere and probably still get skin cancer somehow. I'm just standing out in the middle of nowhere.
What frustrates me about it is there's so many things that are normalized in our culture that already cause bad problems. I'm not advocating for the legalization of like heroin or coke or anything like that. Like, I get why those are illegal. Because those like kill very, very fucking quickly. They kill people very fast. Okay? But what I will say is alcohol is legal. People drink coffee every day. Do you think that having 6 fucking cups of coffee is good for your body?
Oh,
you think it's good for your heart? It's not. Okay, you're forcing your heart to beat faster, and if you're static and in a static position, that's not good for your body because your heart is supposed to beat at a rate that is working alongside how physically active you are being. So your 6 cups of coffee are actually hurting you. Like, that's not to say it's like the same. I know that this is like a little bit of a stretch in terms of comparison, but
no,
like the government shouldn't be allowed to tell you, oh, you need to do what's good for you all the time. No.
Well, no, because I was going to bring up specifically caffeine.
Yeah.
Which, if anything, caffeine should be heavily restricted.
Yeah.
Because some time ago, I don't know when, but Panera was selling their caffeinated like iced tea beverages.
Their energized drinks, yes.
But it wasn't advertised how much or the fact whether or not it had caffeine in it, let alone how much caffeine per servings.
Yeah.
The amount of caffeine. No one died yet. But there was one lady that was drinking 3 of those, and it turned out that she didn't know how much caffeine was actually in those cups, to the point in which she actually had to go to the hospital because her heart was being unnaturally high. Because she took about 3 times what would be the legal limit of how much caffeine you should have.
Okay, so yes, there have been deaths linked to Panera Bread's charged lemonade. Lawsuits were filed against Panera claiming the highly caffeinated beverage contributed to the death of at least 2 individuals.
Is it still pending? Because technically at this point we should say allegedly. Because until the court process and whatnot.
So Panera settled.
I do agree though.
Panera settled out of court, and I'll inform you as a DoorDasher who has been to Panera, they have a label stating that there's a lot of caffeine in them now. They settled out, afterwards. So they admitted fault. That's admitting fault. If you settled, you're admitting fault, and you're paying them to go away. That's what you're doing.
I mean, but this is basically the same situation with the McDonald's selling hot coffee years ago, because that one stupid lady bought hot coffee, it spilled on her and burned herself, and sued them for saying that the coffee was hot.
Okay, no, that's not the same. That's not even remotely.
No. I'm not defending it. What I'm saying is, like, yes, now that you're saying that it has caffeine in it, A, why didn't you say that in the first place? But B, saying that you have caffeine, that this has caffeine in it, doesn't fix the problem. Because people are still buying 3, 4, 5 cups of these a day. That's doing more damage. I mean, hell, I've said before, I don't know what part it was, but energy drinks are bad for you in general. Unless you're doing actual physical labor. Caffeine is no better.
Well, that's my whole thing. Is like, they're like,
it's good for you in the morning to like, kind of like help you wake up. But caffeine is the coffee is not meant to be used to like help keep you up.
So this is my problem with it. They ban menthol because they're like, oh, and they specifically state that it's because of how its effect on the African American community. That's fucking racist. You assume that the African American community only smokes menthols? What the fuck is wrong with you? But two, it's also really stupid from a standpoint of an administrative standpoint, because you're now you're still selling cigarettes, but you're missing out on all the tax that you would earn from that. Because people that live near the border are just going to drive outside. Yeah, they're going to drive outside the border and buy it from New York or from some other neighboring state. You see what I'm saying? It's just stupid all the fucking around.
But that's what I was saying before. Like, you create a problem, people are going to find alternative ways to it. I'm not saying they should just open the floodgates, be like, okay, fine, have all the cigarettes in the world, because that's not going to fix the problem. The problem is, like, you have people in these positions of power basically abusing the position to, like, basically be like, well, I don't smoke, therefore you shouldn't smoke.
No.
I mean, I'm not saying that's what the reason is, because, again, it definitely boils down to racism.
What I feel like they're doing is, see what we did for you guys? You see what we did for you guys? When in all actuality, it's a blatant misuse of their power. They have no right to fucking tell people what they can and can't have in terms of that. Like the whole argument about the caffeine and all that stuff. Like, people are allowed to drink. People are allowed to... You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's for them. Like, for them, it's like...
Because they use it, they don't want to lose it. But if it's something that they see someone else having fun with, like, well, you know what? I'm banning it because you're having fun with it.
Yeah. And so it's just disgusting to me. It's a disgusting thing. Disgusting. I like I said earlier. They don't cook crack with flavor in mind. They just cook the crack and people smoke the crack. People are always going to do things that aren't in their best interest, and they have every right as a human being to do things that are not in their best interest. You know what I'm saying? Now, not that, again, crack is much more deadly. People that distribute crack, I agree, they should be put in jail. People that distribute illicit drugs, like, that are, like, real heavy narcotics, like dope, like heroin, and crack and cocaine and all that stuff. Yeah, they damage people in society, and they should be held accountable, because what they're really doing is they're giving somebody something that's gonna make them so addicted that they kill themselves, like, guaranteed.
I mean, look what happened to this crimer.
Yep.
He used so much illegal substances that he's a shell of his former self. You can barely see him. You can barely recognize him.
People
see,
can...
That's comedy, folks.
Not that I'm, like, sitting here saying alcohol's the good guy. It's a slow death, but arguably, like, you can use it in moderation. If you use it in moderation, if you use tobacco in moderation, use alcohol in moderation, you might be better off than somebody that's chain smoking like 4 packs a day. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, and that's the key thing, like you just said, moderation is keyword.
Yes.
Again, illegal substances like crack and whatnot, no.
They could kill you in your first go. That. They could kill you in your first go. But, like, again, like, menthol cigarettes are not crack fucking cocaine. There should not be a fucking ban on them. Aggravating. Fucking aggravating. And they want to pat themselves on the back. Look at what we did for your community, you guys. Fucking awful people. I could finally sleep at night knowing how I helped this community. That I made a fucking discriminatory racist assumption about. Oh.
Yeah, but some people don't want some money, I guess.
I don't know, man. I don't know anymore. I don't know what's wrong with people. This world's all fucked up. But to the same extent that they'll do that and they'll send all that tax money away, they'll also charge people to drive on their highway. Their own residents are charged to drive on their highway there. Did you know that, Tony?
I'm not surprised. I mean, like you said, they're not making money off of cigarettes because that particular style is banned, so they got to make that money up somewhere.
Yeah, so they tax people's paychecks, which is what paid to build the roads to begin with, and should be enough to maintain said roads, but apparently that's not enough. They got to tax the people in the state that live in the state too. It just baffles me. That state just baffles me, and I'm very glad that I don't live there.
Jesse. Muck.
Oh Jesus, he's big. He a biggin.
Jesse.
Muck. Use acid. Muck.
Jesse. What's muck backwards?
Editor, can you edit in the only thing they fear
No.
is you? It's coom, Tony. It's coom.
Look, I wanted to get that stupid joke out of the way. Everyone makes the joke. Now, if you wanted to, like... Actually, no, I'm not even going to say it, because I don't want to have Claire do more work.
Say it.
I respect Claire's time.
Tony, I'm getting
See?
mighty sick of you acting as though I don't respect my wife. I pay her to do this. And I buy her all her yarns for her following her dream, and I'm happy to do that. And well, no, not so much anymore, actually. She kind of earns quite a bit with doing her Etsy store, which I'm super happy for her on. But I was buying her yarns and all that stuff. I was putting hundreds of dollars into what she likes to do and what her dreams are, and happy to do that.
It's not like you're trying to defend your situation.
No, it's what we do for each other. She supports me in this, and I'd support her. If she wanted to put ads up on her Etsy store, I told her she could.
I've been given strict orders. I'm to crush anyone who challenges Team Rocket. So, is that the same orders that everyone else, like, downstairs? Because, kicked all their asses. Coffee!
Coffee kills you.
I really should switch out Guactua out. Because she's not going to see much action. You know what? Jarl can use some fun. I know I used him in the last battle, but you can use him more. Oh. Ah, sludge.
Oh,
It's everywhere. That's okay, I'll wash it off. You know, the funny thing is I should probably have Wanda out.
Claire and
Wanda
I's wedding anniversary was just this past Monday, and
At the time of recording.
yeah. Anyway, we went to. I took her to Longhorn Steakhouse, non-sponsored, and we went in, and God, I've never been to a restaurant that charges so much that rushes you out the fucking door like they do. From the time we got there to left, it was 40 minutes. We were in and out in 40 minutes. It wasn't even an hour dinner. And I don't know, I was very unsatisfied with that. We sat down, and the server came over and goes, "Hey, how are you guys doing?" And I said, "Good, we're actually celebrating our 1-year wedding anniversary." And her response to that is, "What can I get you to drink?" Not even "Oh, congratulations, what can I get you guys to drink?" Like, what the fuck? You didn't even say, like, you're not gonna say congrats, you're not gonna acknowledge what I just said? Like, way to let me know you didn't care how I was doing. Like, I understand, like, it's not your job. And she served us she was a very good server. And I say this as somebody that works in the food industry, but being that fucking antisocial, I don't know, as somebody who served, that's just fucking, that's a no.
I agree. Because, I won't mention names. Mostly because, I honestly don't even know if he's still alive at this point, but those are servers I used to work with back at the Friendlies that I used to work at, which is no longer around. So don't bother looking it up. but he was the only male server we had,
Yeah.
and openly gay.
Mm-hmm.
I will constantly hear from every server other than him, "Oh, this server sucks. They didn't tip me anything good. Blah blah blah." Like always complaining and bitching about how they're not making money. Tell me why the only male is making $200, $300 a week.
Because he was
And
personable.
I'm
You're a
lowballing them on it.
salesperson.
Exactly.
Like, that's why I've never gotten the whole that's not a real job thing. Like, I'm sorry, is the guy selling you your fucking car or your fucking house not have a real job? I don't think that they realize that in order to get into real estate, you have to not make any fucking money for a very long time, pretty much, because you don't have any clientele. You're basically praying for somebody to refer a friend your way so that you can sell that person a house. You know, you have to build up a network. So you don't really make a whole lot of money when you first get into real estate. And as for cars, like, still, same thing, like, is that not a real job? The only difference between a server and a car salesman is that a server doesn't get their commission from you as a guarantee. So essentially, they're just an unprotected salesperson. Their job is to sell you food and sell you a dining experience.
Damn it.
That being said, like, obviously, if a car salesman isn't very good at their job, you know, they're not going to get the sale on the car, or if you end up just not liking the car, you're not going to buy the car, they're not entitled to your commission. But a server, you know, same thing for a server. Like, you know,
You
if they're
whore.
really... Oh, wow.
No, Joel will take it.
Oh, he'll take it, all right. That was a
But
lot.
actually,
He leveled up, nice.
but
But like
not-
a server,
not to
like if a
interrupt,
server's not doing their job, you know, if their server's like not bringing you any refills ever, you know what I'm saying, or fucking up your order 5, 6, 7 times, yeah, like they don't get the commission either because they didn't sell you a very good dining experience. But if they did give you a good dining experience, they should be tipped. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's fucking bullshit.
Well, no, I agree. Look, I'm not saying be out there like on your hands and knees and like kissing the ground they walk just to try to get
No.
an extra dollar or two. No, hell no. Because first off, people suck.
Yeah,
Yes, you listening, you suck too.
yeah, I suck.
But
only for a price,
but
unless it's
I
Sony.
say that because at
Free
the end of
any
the
day for
day, at the end of the day, you should not be treating people that you interact with on a daily basis, like say servers and whatnot that work in retail, like they're absolute scum of the earth.
Yeah, so
Unless they treat you like shit, like legit shit, then you know, feelings mutual.
Yeah.
By all means, but don't treat people like you're like some high entitled, like, oh, do my bidding, sir or ma'am, or I will see to it that you are fired from this establishment and never work in this town ever again, you peasants.
yeah, no, I know.
I mean, I say it in a very colorful way, but I'm pretty sure actual customers will go through every single swear in the known language.
The way I view it is, when it comes to being in the food industry, your job is as much of a job as you treat it like it. So
Exactly.
somebody who's a lazy piece of shit server, no, they don't have a real job, but that's because they're lazy pieces of shit. They don't treat it like a real job. You know? Much like people that do YouTube. So, like, if Tony and I just slacked off, we never had any thumbnails, we, you know, never really tried to interact. If we just played a video game and didn't talk at all, technically this wouldn't be, like, a job for us. Like, this wouldn't be...
I mean, look,
because there's no
I see this as
effort
a
to it.
hobby.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's still work. You
I'm
see
not
what I'm
getting
saying?
paid for the hobby.
No. But it's still work. An unknown child wandering in here? Who are you?
But yeah, no, it's just don't treat the people that are, especially in food service, don't treat the people like they're shit.
And don't
Because at
tell
the
them
end
that
of the
you
day-
think low of their position. Like what the, like, I'm sorry. Who the fuck are you? You go in there, you're dining, proving that their job has merit because you're going there to have that service performed for you. That's like me going to my auto mechanic and be like, dude, you don't have a real job, but I can't fix my fucking car. Are you fucking stupid? oh, I like to go out to eat, but I'm gonna walk in there and tell you how, oh, you're still kicking around this place like it's not a real fucking job. Man, fuck you fucking idiot. You prove the fact that she's a necessity in society by being there. There's this demand, that means that there's a supply. That's business. There needs to be a supply. So that's how business works. That's how any business works. That's how manufacturing works. That's how everything in this fucking world works. So it's a real job. Fucking hell.
Exactly. No, I agree. Because I'm not going to mention names. Especially considering, depending on the fact that people know about us. I won't use names. But there are some people that work with us. They don't care.
Yeah.
They just do not care. And it shows.
Yeah. Like, so here's what I'm saying. Like, the point where I say, like, you don't have a real job to somebody that's in the food industry, as somebody that's in the food industry, I'll say it to somebody that's, I don't know, working at a McDonald's, working at the same McDonald's for 5 years, goes in, eats shit on a daily basis, and when they're offered a position that might have more responsibility and more work, but will give them more, and they go, nah, that's not really a right fit for me. I can't see myself working there. But then demand that the minimum wage be increased because they haven't gotten a raise. Like, I'm sorry. I'm like, if you have no self-respect, I can't fucking feel pity for you. Like, you need to work hard or go somewhere else, take on a different responsibility, do a different job, market yourself. Like, as a cook, I've had to move from numerous different restaurants in order to negotiate my wages up. Like, you can't sit in one place static and wonder why things aren't just being done for you. You're not treating your job like a job. You're just treating it like a place you go to cash a check. That's it. You're just walking in there and walking out for you know? That's what I'm saying. So, like, I get really mad when the people are like, oh, well, you know, McDonald's workers this. And I'm like, well, they could look for work in different restaurants that maybe would be a little harder to work at, but would pay them more. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like there isn't ample opportunity. If you're a hard worker, your merit will earn you more if you go out and look for opportunity. You know?
At the end of the day, I think the base... Like, if there's one thing you take away from this entire episode...
is that they don't cook the crack for the flavor.
No. What I was gonna say is this: the golden rule: treat others how you would like others to treat you.
110%.
Because again, I try my best not to like be an inconvenience, especially as someone that works in food service. I don't want to be a pain in the ass to anybody. I don't try to do extra shit that's going to make things more complicated for the person behind, or let alone get them pissed off. They don't need that shit. Hell, I don't need that. I deal with it on a daily basis for all the wrong reasons. But people are people. Don't just be a decent person. Now, if they start treating you like legit shit, then rather than fight back and be all bitchy with them, just get management.
Yep.
It's easier. Because 99% of the time, management are not going to they're not going to argue with you.
Yeah.
Unless you're the one at fault somehow, in which case, don't cry over stupid shit, people. On that point, at that note, because I'm pretty sure Jesse's trying to say our part's over.
Oh, by 8 minutes, it's over. We actually went really long. So enjoy the long episode, you guys. We'll be back real soon. Be sure to dislike, never share this, and unsubscribe. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.
Piss off.